All right, your boy, you're back. It's your boy. I'm back. You see me, you see the book. So dig this. So I leave work. On my way home, I stop and go get something to eat. So I stop at a little restaurant by the barber shop. Grab me a bite. And while I'm standing there, I hear the words that valley. So while I'm thinking about that valley, God said, think about the valleys you've been in. So okay, I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, I'm like, all right. So I had to think about my kids. I thought about my family, my loving people I care about, love me, but I had to realize that valley I was in. See, when I was in prison, I was in that valley, but one thing he kept showing me was that I'm also in that line. So the valley one is dark. It said, because this is in Psalms, I can't think of the exact verse, Psalm 23, but it said, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. See, he didn't leave me there to suffer. He didn't leave me there to be the rest of my life, because in some cats, that may not be their valley, but that was mine. But he said, yea, though I walk through the valley of death, I will fear no evil. So I didn't let nothing overtake me, or I didn't succumb to anything. I didn't give in to a lot of things that men may have given to their premise. But except for that rod and that staff, they covered me. Now, that was, I was asking about that. I said, okay, I don't get the rod and the staff. But then when I was standing there in this restaurant, he said, my grace and my mercy. That was your rod and your staff. See, we got to figure out what our rod and staff is in the valley. See, while I was in the valley, I had to figure what was wrong with me. See, in the valley, you got to discover when you go on, he said, yea, though I walk through. He said, I will fear no evil. So I wasn't worried about what's going on around me. I had to follow the word of God. I had to follow his unctions. I had to follow his premises. I had to follow his word. I had to make his word real to me. Everything had to become tangible. So while I was in there, I decided I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to get my barber license the right way. I'm not going to get out in these streets no more. I'm going to write a book, which I've written the second one. But these things was while I was walking through. See, what I discovered today was we all get into them valleys sometimes. See, and to me, I'm going to be honest with y'all, that has not been my lowest point. People could say, well, this was my lowest point. No, my lowest point, I had two low points. Twice. Before I was 19, I was homeless. And those were real valleys. And I had no understanding. I was ignorant at the time that he brought me out. So I have to be thankful right now because that wasn't even my real valley. Don't get me wrong. It was a deep ditch. It was a hole. It wasn't that pit. But that valley I was in at that age, when I didn't have a place to sleep, I didn't have no place to go. My little sister would sneak me in the house just to wash up every now and then whenever she could. Because I couldn't get in the house, sleeping on porches, sleeping on park benches. So that was a valley a lot of y'all will never understand. But he said, yeah, though I walk through. See, this is the difference what a lot of us won't grasp. And I want y'all to take this and pull this one all the way in. When you think you in that valley moment, look up. Look down, look up, look down. And then look within. Hold on, I want y'all to catch that. Look up, look down, look up, and then look within. See, because within you, this is where he dwells. This is where he lived. This is his housing. This is his casing. Everything you need to know, he already placed in you. But when you look up and give him glory, when you look down and be thankful that you're still here. See, that's the part we didn't get. So you look up and give him glory, but you look down and be thankful that you're still here. So even though you in that valley, there's a way of escape. See, I learned all this today, standing in a restaurant just listening to him speak to my shana now. Like, listen, so this is the evening time. I'm at work at night. I'm ready to lay down, go get some rest. But at the same time, I had to realize he told me, he said, tell him about your valley. Because somebody might be in the valley right now, and I'm praying, I'm believing and knowing that you going through. You ain't stuck there. You might go through that valley. Don't get stuck in that valley, because believe me, he rooting for you more than you are. It's your boy. Grab y'all a copy. It's going to bless y'all. I want you to think about it and really let that sink in. It's your boy. Peace.